Ships are a good place to start in the development of hydrogen economy aimed at achieving long-term emission reductions. In a future envisaged by Professor John Andrews of RMIT University in Australia, a hierarchy of coastal and offshore production, storage and distribution centers could service hydrogen-fueled ships. As the network grows, it could increasingly service land-based transport as well. The hydrogen will be produced sustainably by the electrolysis of seawater using wave, tide and wind power. Ultimately, we need zero-emission fuel, says Professor Andrews, who has also led the development of Australia's first hydrogen-fueled scale model truck. The vision of offshore hydrogen production is shared by classification society Germanischer Lloyd. Current technological and operational efficiencies improvement could reduce CO2 emissions by as much as 20%, but fuel innovation is needed to meet the tough long-term targets being set around the world. The global shipbuilding sector should see growth opportunities from the offshore industry, according to Oh Kong-gyun, Chairman and CEO of Korean Register. Speaking at the recent 4th Seoul International Shipbuilding and Maritime Conference in South Korea, Oh explained that while the world fleet is continuing to grow, the number of new orders decreased within the period of 2006 to 2009. It can be assumed that over the next coming 10 years, the yearly average new building order book will be less than that of the past 10 years, said Oh. The demand for containers, tankers and LNG carriers will decrease, while the construction of offshore platforms will show strength in the marketplace owing to a high demand for energy, increased investment in the exploitation of oil and gas, and higher oil prices. The increased demand for deep-sea crude oil and natural gas will also lead to the heightened new building activities for deep-sea oil platforms. The operational areas for these platforms will be mainly in Africa and the Gulf of Mexico. That's all from the maritime and the offshore sector as of now. Thank you for watching Waves.